This is a demonstration video for my website, landmarkcatalog.com. There you will find still images of all the props that can be crafted, and as I loot them, things like these Mote Emitters that actually are better seen in action, I make the videos for. So I have prop demos for some things, because sometimes a still image does like no justice, obviously, to these Mote Emitters. So what I'm doing today is I've put down one that I've had in a previous video just so you can compare the difference between a couple of these, because they're kind of similar in style, or they sound like they would be, but they're not exactly the same. So the first one I have, and I already have it on, is the medium fog Mote Emitter. I don't know that I've seen a large fog yet. I've seen a small, but not a large. So this is the medium fog, and I put down this wall so you can get a sense for the density. And this time I've used two different materials, the obsidian, so you can really clearly see what the effect looks like. These are very ambient effects. And on this side I have the tundra dirt. But just so you can get an idea of the size, it actually goes outside of the edge of my claim here. That's how big that one is. That's the medium fog Mote Emitter, seen in previous demos. But I wanted you to be able to compare it with these others. The next one, after that one clears up, is the small steam. And if you look at the steam, it has a wetter look to it. Like steam, like you would expect steam to. So this is small steam. It's not very broad, does not go through the wall here. So it's a little more contained as far as the size goes. If you're not familiar with Mote Emitters, these little pyramid shapes you click on, and then you can hide this part of the prop so that you get just the effect. The next one is the large steam, and at first I thought I had left the other one on when I first turned this on, but no, indeed this one is just spread out further this way. This is large steam Mote Emitter. Again, much damper looking as far as the effect goes. This one spreads out in this direction, not so much broad or wide like the fog. As with any other prop, you can adjust these by, let's see, right-clicking. I have to think about that. You do it out of habit. I choose tweak mode, and then you can use tweak mode. If you drag and release, it's a little easier to do incremental changes on these sizes. You can also rotate all of these effects. I found this to be very useful with some of these steam and rain effects when I used them on one of my own claims recently. So I'm going to cancel that right now and put it back to its regular size. Zoom in here so I can turn it off. Then I've got next for you the Jungle Mist. This one's probably the most similar to the fog. It's a little taller, I guess you could say, from my personal assessment of it. And the fog is a little more, the mist is a little more clustered. Again, looks maybe a little more damp, like mist, as you would expect. It's pretty big though. I'll go around the back here so you can see. So that's Jungle Mist Mote Emitter. I find it clumps a little differently. Clumps can mist clump, I guess. In this case, we're going to call it clumping. But it kind of clusters a little differently. It's more like little clouds, where the fog kind of is a little lower, sits a little lower, rolls a little bit more. Okay, let's turn that off. Give it a chance to clear up. The next one I'm going to show you is the Hot Spring Steam. It's not as moist looking as the other steam, but it's clearly a lot looser as far as the cloudiness goes. That's Hot Spring Steam Mote Emitter. So you can get a sense of the size. You can see it going behind the wall a little bit here. Turn that one off. Next one I'm going to get on the end here. I put it on the end for a reason. This one's very directional. This is the Steam Whistle Mote Emitter. Let's let the other one finish clearing up. Not cleared up. Maybe I didn't turn it off. There we go. I thought I had turned it off. Okay. This is Steam Whistle. This one's very directional. This one I've also used on one of my claims. And this one, again, this is where you might want to use tweak mode. And you might want to rotate so you can change the direction. So if I wanted to change the direction, I just hit yes, and then it does it that way. So this, where I used it, I made it look like it was coming out between some rocks in a cave on one of my claims. One of my many community claims. So that is Steam Whistle Mote Emitter. Shut that off. Now I don't know which ones I've looted anymore, which ones came to me by way of my wonderful guildmate Gorton. And I also have a guildmate named Ria, who also gave me some more motes so that the community could see them. So, huge thanks to them, just in case they sent many of these and I don't remember. I am a middle-aged person, so, you know. Kind of forgot which ones came when and by who and so forth. So, that's what I love about this game, though. We have a great community. They contributed these so you could see them. You can go see them on my website, again, in the still image form. You can reference between the videos and those. The still images, some of them are just there so that you can kind of jog your memory as to the names of them. You want to probably look for my Facebook page. I made a community page, same name as the website. It's Landmark Catalog. It's a community page on Facebook. When I upload a new video or when I add something new to the website, I am posting there so people know. And then my Twitter handle is Owns Many Hats. And you'll see that I'll post there as well when I add something new. Alright, I think that covers this. Thanks for watching. Look for a link to another related or similar prop demonstration. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon.